Hi, what's up, guys? So here's the thing. Sorry, text message. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, where I put out a video every now and then. So I'm back to talk about my Herbst appliance. Before I start this video, excuse my hair and my outfit. I just got off of work. Noodles and Company. That was really bad. Anyways, what this video is about is my Herbst appliance, and it's been about 3 weeks now since I got all of it on. If you haven't seen my first video I made about it, go ahead and check that out. It was a lot more awkward, I think. This is really bad lighting. I apologize really badly, but I mean really sincerely. So warning, images of my mouth are going to be shown, so that's good. Let's do this thing. Excuse me if there's any food in my mouth. I'm pretty sure there's not, but you never know with the Herbst appliance. So, someone wanted me to show, and if I'm looking down, I have a list of things I need to talk about because I'm feeling a little scatterbrained today, so pardon this video if I'm everywhere at once. This is kind of my day. Somebody wrote in, wanted me to show the top part of my appliance more. Basically, it's not that much more. It's just a hook right here, and I don't remember why he said that was there. But then there's a bolt right here. So that's the top part. It's the same exact thing on the other side. I basically made a list of things that I would want to hear in somebody else's video if I was about to get the Herbst appliance. I know I looked up a few videos when I was about to get it on, and some things were answered, some things weren't. Pain was a big question for me, and I don't remember if anybody said anything about pain. Personally, I didn't feel a lot of pain. It was more so just discomfort and inability to chew food, which caused problems. Really, there wasn't too much pain. The only pain that I remember was when I had the bottom piece on, before I got the top part put on. These bolts down here, mine come out really far. Some people's are farther back. I think it really just depends on your mouth. But mine, before I had the bolts on, it was really sharp, and they cut into my lip and stuff, and that was really the only pain that I remember feeling. Other than that, it was just discomfort and inability to chew food, which it ultimately caused me to, wow, my hair looks so bad. It ultimately made me lose about 15 pounds in about 2 weeks. Just because I wasn't eating, like, anything. I was eating, like, an applesauce and a pudding a day and just a ton of water, and it made me lose so much weight. But hey, I'm not complaining. But I don't know if it was just me. I had a loss of appetite. I just didn't want to eat. I didn't want to try to eat. It took me about, I want to say maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks to be able to chew solid food. Thanksgiving was the first day that I was able to chew food, thankfully. I was able to eat some turkey. But yeah, it was about 2 weeks until I could eat solid food, so lost a lot of weight. Hold on. I hear somebody in the hallway. Anyways, embarrassment, I mean. I thought it was going to be horribly embarrassing to have this in my mouth. Sorry, had to stop the video because somebody came in. Embarrassment levels, very minuscule. First day, I admit I was really self-conscious about it. Really just like, don't want to, it's not really, I don't know, it wasn't comfortable, and I was awkward, and I had kind of like, it sounded like I had a mouth full of food whenever I talked. it was really garbled and kind of almost like I was mumbling, but not. That was a bad example. Forget I said that. But no, it's not embarrassing at all. I'm totally and completely used to it at this point. My jaw bite is really, really comfortable now. My orthodontist appointment is on Monday, so I feel like this comfort will probably leave, but hopefully it'll come back to it eventually. Visibility. Basically, if I'm talking to you right now, you can't see it. You can see these little bolts down here, and for some people, obviously, they don't stick through their skin. Again, I think it depends on your mouth thickness of your skin. I don't know, probably not. And probably where it's placed in your mouth, if it's going to show through or not. Mine does. I don't really care. The only thing is I'm still learning how to smile without looking constipated. That was a big problem for me. Still is a big problem for me, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, so it's kind of like smiling. It's I just don't know where to put my lips yet. If that makes sense. Like over it or under it. But yeah. What can I eat with it? Well, I had a lot of smoothies, pudding, applesauce, potatoes. Ooh, I had baked potatoes a lot. Like fully loaded baked potatoes. Woo-hoo. Just be careful with the bacon. It can be like kind of hard to chew that. Like you can't chew it basically. So be careful about that kind of stuff. Little things, can't chew them, so avoid them. I wasn't able to eat anything from my work for a while. I couldn't eat salads, I could eat the soup, but soup's boring. That was a problem with me, is I got bored really easily, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't eat as much as I probably should have, because I got really bored of soft foods. And if you know braces, and if you've had painful braces, you know that soft foods can get so boring. And I'm like not the kind of person that puts up with that, so if it's gonna be boring, I'm just not gonna eat it. Talking with the Herbst appliance. Lately I've been noticing myself getting a little bit of a lisp, but I am associating that with my front teeth coming out a little bit farther than they were. So I think that's causing me to have a little bit of more of a lisp than usual. When I got the bottom half put on, there's a little, see that? There's a little bar that goes behind my bottom teeth. That kind of made me have a lisp for a little bit. That didn't last very long. The top part, not really. I have a story for you guys. The first day I had this thing on, this part over here, the pistons came apart, so the bolt up here came out, and I was at work, and so my mom had to come in and screw the bolt back in. You can do it. It just has like a really, really tiny thing, but if you go to like Menards or something and get I'm trying to think of what they're called, Allen wrench, yeah, it's the tiniest one, and you can screw it back in. So if that ever happens to you, go get one, and it's the tiniest little thing you can find, and little screw, I mean. And then, so yeah, the pistons came apart and came off, and the bottom piston was just kind of like dangling in my mouth, and I was like at work, and it was really embarrassing, but just happened once and didn't happen again. As far as my bite goes, when I first made the video, the last video I mean, when I bit down, it was like 2 bites almost, but now it's just 1 fluid bite. My teeth are not totally touching, but they have come out like substantially, so you can see that, like, it's crazy. Still have a little bit ways to go, but overall, I think we're looking good. So yeah, for about 2 weeks when you get it, it's probably gonna suck. But after that, you'll be really enjoying your mouth, and I'm enjoying my jaw bite so much now. Like, I look in mirrors and I'm like, how you doing, new chin that I'd never had? But yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, I'd be super excited to answer them. I didn't tick it all in this video. I haven't really ticked today, so, and if you don't know what I mean by tick, I have Tourette's. If you want a video about that, I'd be happy to make one of those too. I just don't know what to talk about, so if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. Yeah, now I'm just getting awkward, so I'm probably gonna leave. Alright, deuces.